can hear us now. That's for those of you who just joined and now are able to hear us. Woody showed up.
Oh.
What? I don't.
So, just a couple of things that I wanted to mention.
Well, what I was telling them, because they couldn't hear me, is I got a box from Shearwater. I want to open it live on the air.
I'm sure it's a little something. It's nice. Hey, what I wanted to tell you was, hey, you got some shades?
No, I don't.
Because I'm going to turn on my new Perdix 2. And here's the old one. That one you can look at. See? Look at it. You said you were the only one to have a color. There it is. See the pink on mine?
Nobody can hear you because you're not talking to the microphone.
Shades on. Perdix, brand new. This is the one they sent me as a gift. Here we go.
Unnecessary.
Are you ready? It's coming on.
Oh my God.
I touched the titanium, but oh, dude, hold on. That vibration when it comes on. Do you want to feel it? You want to touch it a little bit? Touch. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you turn it on, but not wear it. Just feel the little something special when I touch the titanium buttons.
Let's see what
this is a transmitter
see what they think.
I got.
Hold on.
No, that's all good. While you're looking at it, I'm going to turn on my
So this is from Richard Morton at Divetronics.
Oh, okay.
Absolute best customer service in the world. Thank you, Richard. I guess he watched our video.
Yeah, where'd you at?
Oh, nice. So I guess he watched our video because these are straps. I mentioned on my video that I broke the strap on my Perdix. You can still see it is broken right there.
Because that's
completely destroyed. So he sent me new ones. Dude, that's awesome.
No, that is nice. It's a nice little something.
I love it. Wait, there's something else here. Hold on.
That's cool that you got a little something.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's more stuff.
I feel good. You know,
oh no, this is just.
I would not want you to.
This is just.
Feel bad.
Wrap.
Hey, I just need to
what
stretch.
Are you doing?
No, I need to stretch in the morning.
Stop bragging.
No, I'm not bragging.
You got a Perdix 2. Got it. Everybody knows.
I'm just saying. Do you want to?
Terex screen protectors. That's cool. They sent me that too. That's very useful.
Are any of them for sharing with me, or those?
Well,
no, those are yours. That's nice. That's
I don't know
nice
about that.
You got a little something like that. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Well, at least I got something. I'm very excited. Thank you, Divetronics.
Yes.
For sending me a brand new strap for my broken.
That is that is so nice.
Hey.
What?
Oh, hey, Susan, I never see.
Hey.
Oh.
I know.
Wow, you know we're live.
They just delivered
this? Walked right in on live.
They just delivered this thing?
They did.
Oh my God.
I don't even know where the camera is. You've got
What is
so
it?
much going on.
What is that?
We just got another box.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
From
okay,
Shearwater?
well, yeah.
Cool.
I guess they sent 2 boxes.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you. Let's open this one too.
Okay.
I didn't see this one. Anyway, keep telling the audience something except for bragging about your computer.
All right, I'm going to turn off the Perdix. That's not bragging. I'm going to turn off the Perdix 2 with the new titanium buttons. Left click, right click. So my brand new Perdix 2 is off.
Wait, let me try this.
I don't need my glasses on when that one's off.
Okay, this is all.
And I'm gonna turn off
very mysterious.
My first Perdix. This is like the one you have.
Very mysterious.
There's the one you have. It's cool.
Oh, it's like a T-shirt. Wait.
Nice.
Okay, there's a packing slip.
They sent us both
some
T-shirts.
That's probably. I don't know. Let's see.
That's nice.
Okay. Oh, okay. Look, how cool is that?
What does this say?
It says Gus on it. I don't know. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it doesn't. Anyway, trust me. It says Gus. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. Gus.
It says just Gus?
That's it. Let's open it up and see.
Look, they probably felt a little.
We'll see. See if you see some questions. If people have questions,
Oh, I'm zipping up my Perdix.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that's cool. Look, a nice little like postcard. Let's see.
There we go. Let me zip that up.
All right, so I'm just gonna read this.
Okay.
Gus, we know how much Woody loved the Perdix 2. That's true. Yep.
I loved it.
And how much he compared it to your Perdix AI, which is this guy right here.
Which is great.
Which I love.
No,
it's awesome.
Hey, that'll last you a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need a brand new Perdix 2. I mean, that's fine. You could buy one, but I wouldn't.
We trust that he'll rigorously test the Perdix 2 over the next few months.
Absolutely. Cannot wait. My favorite part ever is touching the titanium buttons and feeling that synaptic feedback.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. I'm going to enjoy doing that. You'll hear it. I think you may hear it underwater when I do that.
We felt you should do the same with the Perdix 2's big brother, the Petrol 3. So,
Yeah? No.
what?
Wait, I'm who was that sent to?
Gus, what do you mean?
Oh.
So you have a Perdix 2, that's cool.
No. You are Shearwater.
Well, what a surprise. Wow. Thank you, Shearwater. Petrol 3, right there, brand new.
Thank you.
Just introduced to the market. Not sure how many people have this thing yet, but I am looking forward to testing it. So for those of you who don't know, the Petrol 3 is the big brother to the Perdix 2. So if the Perdix 2, like for those of you familiar with iPhone, if the Perdix 2 is like an iPhone 13 Pro, this is the Pro Max. This is the big one.
I'm happy. Yeah, I feel so good for you. I'm
Exactly.
really happy that you got the big.
That's unbelievable.
It said Gus.
Thank you.
That's nice how they personalized.
Wait. Let me.
Who did
Hopefully the camera.
It's nice. Who did the letter come from Shearwater? They wrote your personal letter?
Yeah, personal handwritten letter. How awesome is
there
that?
Nothing in there about me?
Well, let me see. There's more on the box. Maybe there's something for you, but let me first show my brand new Petrol 3. Epicness. Oh, he vibrated just like yours.
Cool. So now
green and blue.
Get to feel the same vibration.
Oh, 2.6-inch screen. Yours is 2.2. It's smaller. Well, I mean, I don't know, similarities.
Tough.
Wow. Thank you.
I'm happy.
Shearwater. I appreciate that. Matthew.
Really, I appreciate it.
But Matthew, thank you for the super chat. If you have an END of 20 and you start to accidentally descend, will you convulse if you're breathing 100% O2 at like 22 feet? Probably not, but maybe a little bit later it will hit
Does
you.
anybody still want to
Don't try. Don't test at home.
Any of my stuff?
No, your stuff is old and brutal. There is one more thing on the box.
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Another Petrol 3.
Redeemed.
Well, hold on, because there's more on the
Of course,
there's more on the letter.
that's, yeah. I mean, they would not leave me
sorry.
hanging. You know what I'm
I
saying?
forgot to read this
That's
one.
my boys from Shearwater taking care of their main guy. Awesome.
We've also included an extra Petrol 3 for you to
Yes.
give away to a subscriber. I swear. That's what it says.
No.
This is for a subscriber. We're giving this away.
Let me see. That's BS.
I swear.
No, let me see.
No.
Let me see that letter.
I'll show you later.
There's no way.
There is.
Let me have
Here we go.
Let me have my
So this is a giveaway from Dive Talk to a lucky subscriber. And that will go together. Now we'll both have the same computer.
Well, we're
brand new,
we're a team.
top of the line, flagship computer from Shearwater, the Petrol 3. It's amazing. So thank you so much.
It's really nice.
Everyone.
So awesome.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Does the Petrol 3, the new Petrol 3, though, probably doesn't. Does it have all the features of my Perdix 2?
I think it has more, but thank you. It does everything yours does, but better, I think. That's kind of how it goes. But anyway, we will be announcing how this contest is going to go. But we want to give away. It's a $1,500 computer. Plus, you can't find them. They're hard because they're hard to get in the market. They fly off the shelf as soon as people get them. So we're going to give it away. And also, I wanted to make a big announcement. But before I make the announcement, there's actually one more thing on the box. So they did send you something.
Let me have my Petrol.
There you go. This is what you got.
Huh?
It has your name on it on the back, so
that's what I got.
That's yours. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy that.
I don't know what it is. So don't be so.
Open it up.
Don't be
it
so,
might be.
Don't be so.
I don't know.
Excited,
we'll see.
like cocky. I feel a sense of cockiness going on.
So Woody got something. Congratulations. Open it up. What is it? Is it amazing?
What? Shearwater. I've been loyal for.
Yes.
Gus was my student. I've
this
been loyal. You know how this is nice.
Amazing.
Because I may need this.
We all got something on the box. Me, the subscribers, you, we all got something. So I'm super excited. Thank you. This is great. Thank you, everyone. Sarah, thank you for your super chat. Yeah, thank you. Giving you a shout out. The class was great last night. That was great.
Dude, but what am I
you're shocked by how awesome your gift is.
Like Shearwater, confused.
It's amazing.
Right now. I'm totally confused at this particular.
All right.
You're like, why are you laughing and smiling and so happy?
The comments are funny.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I'm happy. We all got something.
Oh my.
This is great.
Shearwater, he was already cocky, and now this is gonna be tough.
Yeah. People are saying, be thankful you got something.
No, I am really excited that you got what you got, and there were 2 petrols in there. It's nice. One's for you, and one's for everybody else.
Here's one's for everybody else.
You don't need to take it out again. It's cool.
No, it's fine. I'm just
we saw it. It's nice.
Just showing people that we do have 2 of them. Here we go.
Whoop. So you have the brand new flagship.
That's right.
And I have
Petrol 3s. Beautiful computer. Brand new. This is it.
I'm gonna just tell you my dive schedule.
Owner.
My dive schedule.
Yeah.
I have tons of people I'm diving with. I know you're gonna want to go diving soon. I'm not gonna have the ability to probably dive with you until next year whenever I get a petrol.
Dane,
I'm just saying, I'm not bitter, but when I get a petrol,
you got a Perdix too, so be happy. Dane, thank you for the super chat. I've been making adventures with purpose. I believe you and other trainers can add value. Absolutely. Thank you for the comment, Austin. Thank you for your super chat. So happy you guys are live. I just saw you guys saw a comment on the Sundung Caves. Thank you all, you guys, for all the work in the videos. Thank you. So yes, so we're gonna be giving away a Petrol 3. Very excited about that.
Thanks, John Diaper. Woody, you wouldn't like the Petrol 3. It's too nice, and it's like for some, but not everyone.
Well, it's bigger.
It is
way bigger and better. Yeah, which I think is, very fitting. I feel. It's awesome.
I was their favorite up until.
Well, I mean, they send you a Perdix too.
I love it. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad that
I was always happy.
I'm not like you. I'm not selfish. I'm happy for you. I'm like that. Like I'm just as happy when you get something as when I get something a little bit less expensive than what you get. I'm good with that.
Well,
I think it's very nice.
Yeah, it is super
awesome.
nice. I mean, wow, look at that. Let me just put it on and see because I feel
let's answer the questions. I don't think you should put it on right now. I mean, let's answer the.
Look at that thing. See, that's made for like. Wait, people don't see it. That's made for like an arm that can wear that thing. It's the big one.
I was reading the questions. I'm focused on our amazing subscribers.
They are amazing, but that thing is, can be looking tiny. Like if we put it in your arm, I think Shearwater knows what's up. So that's
what were you? I'm sorry. I was focused on our subscribers, not internal, all about what I. So
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm feeling really happy for you. I am.
By the way,
nice.
Woody and I are both wearing a Tarek as well. a Shearwater Tarek. So if you are actually,
thanks for including me.
If you actually don't like the
bringing me back in the picture.
If you actually don't like the big computers like the Perdix or the Tarek, you prefer a watch style computer, this is it. This is a Tarek. This is a Journey Special Edition Tarek,
and that
which is awesome. Yeah.
What is it?
The Journey Special Edition. It just came out. I also got that one. But anyway, so this is a Journey Special Edition. Woody has the regular Tarek. They're both. It's the same. It's the same computer. Don't worry about it. I also got that one. But anyway, so this is the one I use to dive by the aquarium. I'm not. I'm just saying.
No, but
for clarity.
The family, the Shearwater family.
For clarity.
I'm deep into the beginning days. I remember. I'm talking to Shearwater right now.
All right.
And of gratefulness to them.
So let's make the announcement. So the announcement is we're not going to make it super complicated, make it a challenge or anything like that to give away the computer. We're going to post the video, and then we're going to pick a winner. Just leave a comment, and we're going to pick a winner. It's going to be old school, just like we used to do it before, where you have to be subscribed, and you have to be publicly subscribed. That is the key word. A lot of subscribers are not publicly subscribed to Dive Talk. There's a process to do that. I'm going to record a video separately just walking you through the steps. It takes 15 seconds to change that setting, and basically telling people all you have to do is give a comment. But that's not the big announcement. We already had said that we were going to give it away. The big announcement is we want to do this every month. We're going to have a monthly giveaway with the same video. So you're going to comment on that thing, and we're going to pick a winner every month. It's not going to be a Perdix or a Petrol 3 or a Tarek every month. Might be a pair of fins. It might be a light from Orca Torch. We'll switch it around. We'll see what we can get.
Love it.
But if you're a subscriber of Dive Talk, we want to reward you every month. We're going to give something away every month. So if you have been watching but you haven't subscribed, this is your chance to win some free stuff.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. That's the main thing we're doing.
Absolutely.
Here.
Shirts will be part of that. So yeah, every month, monthly giveaway. We're going to start in July with that, and starting with the Petrol 3.
Yeah, let me just rub my eyes a second. I'm not wearing these for any reason other than I just didn't want to look at you directly right now. Just
all right
for a second. Take a little break under here.
So let's answer some questions. Does anybody have any questions? Will it be available for subscribers outside the U.S.? Yes. So we don't want to limit, who can win the prizes. The challenge is, and this has happened a couple times in the past, people from overseas win them, and then the prices bounce back. Like, we've actually received things that we have shipped already and paid a lot of money, and we receive them back because the address couldn't be found, or the tax, whatever, at the country that is going to couldn't get in contact with the winner, like a variety of reasons. So every time we do an international thing, it's just harder for people to get the price just because they're international, not because we refuse to ship them. So we've shipped a bunch of stuff.
By the way, one of the giveaways will be I have my own brand. They're Italian made, no joke. They are made in Italy, with the finest materials, actually imported from Switzerland.
Absolutely.
And Essilor lenses, all different styles. I came out with a brand a couple years ago, and we'll give those away as well.
Oh, look what Robin said. Robin said if she wins the Petrol 3, she will trade you for the Tarek. She wants a Tarek.
But then I don't know.
Then you're Tarek-less.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for cheering me up.
Let's see. Do we have to pay for shipping? No, we've typically paid for shipping ourselves, which has been astronomical. Like, we've sent $25 lights for $50.
I know.
Like the worst deals, but yeah, we've never charged anyone for shipping. Let's see. What else? Can you do dive class giveaway? Yeah, but the challenge is you would have to come to Georgia to do that. But
and hang out with us for like a week and enjoy being on the show live with us, eating with us, diving with us, and being happy with us, and going to the Georgia Aquarium. It would be rough.
Yeah, tough time. Let's see. Will the comment section be random? Yes. We will probably pick a random comment, and that's it. But again, it will be a random comment, and then we're going to confirm that the person that posted the comment is publicly subscribed to Dive Talk. If they're not, we'll draw again until we get someone who's publicly subscribed. That's it. All right, let's see. What else?
The glasses come in all kinds of shades. The next time I'm here, I'll bring the whole case of, and there, I mean, I spent enormous amount of time in Italy. I flew there and with Essilor and designed incredible glasses that you will love if you get a pair.
Please put a link to click and become a member. It's actually in the description of every video. If you go to the description of this video, there will be a link on how to become a member.
See, these are
or any video. All of our videos have a link to do that.
They flex. See.
When does this random comment thing happen? We will post the video for that. I just want to post the video kind of going over the rules. And yeah, and we probably do it every month, I'm thinking. So we'll do a monthly video where where you guys will enter the comment and then go in for the giveaway that month. And that is, again, we don't want to be, imagine a year from now, drawing comments that are a year old and somebody that hasn't been watching the channel for that year. We want you guys to be engaged.
Oh, it says, what if you have a bunch of subscribers and you subscribed to Dive Talk a while ago? Should we resubscribe so it's on the top, or you go through the entire list?
No, it's whoever leaves a comment. It doesn't matter how long you've been subscribed.
It's all about the comments.
Yeah.
It helps us, everybody. So that's why we're sort of motivated for this. It helps us when you comment. It helps us with YouTube. So
yep,
we appreciate that. Nice comments. Preferred.
Yeah, these are tough questions. Like, what is the best fins and mask combo for freediving? It really depends on your shape of the face, and I mean, it's just
that's completely.
Really,
there's
really
no
tough.
word of best. It's like I said, that is very personalized. You really would want to get with a top freediving instructor, and I would also recommend you try different ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so several people ask about Bonterra and what happened with the winner of the 100,000 subscriber or whatever. So we don't really have a single winner, and the reason for that is that over 20 people suggested that we go and dive the mine, the Bonterra mine. So the update is we will be doing that pretty soon in August.
Yes.
We wanted to make it a meetup. We wanted to make it, pick a date and let's all meet over there and dive over there. But that's proving to be impossible, mainly because the mine is not set up for that. So we've been talking to them and they're like, I mean, you guys can meet in the parking lot. Like there's no way to make it happen. And we would have to do it during the week because during the weekend the mine is open and full of divers. So, what we're trying to do is probably record, go to the mine during the week at some point or something, record a dive, do the dives and do the, record the video for the channel for you guys to see it, and then do a meetup either somewhere else or, we'll see where the meetup will happen. But we do want to get together, right? Just get together, probably in Atlanta. Atlanta is big.
And there's so much to do here in Atlanta. We can do some lake stuff. Stone Mountain is amazing. And how could Gus and I, both being divers at the Georgia Aquarium, not want to show you that incredible place? And there's a lot of other stuff to do.
Exactly.
River walks. I like hiking here. I mean, there's just so much.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
And by the way, no joke, I really do want to thank Shearwater because they have really, listen, all jokes aside, thank you so much, Gabriel, the marketing team of Shearwater, head of it, and Shearwater. You have supported us early days, both me personally, when I first became a instructor with KISS, and our channel from the very beginning. We will always be loyal to you, and by far, I can't help it. I've never used a dive computer in the league of Shearwater, and I discussed a lot of that and the whys behind it in my Science of Diving class, because we got into the real nuances of all the various settings inside the computer. So thank you. Awesome. I love when we get stuff that we can give away to our subscribers. All joking aside, that's actually my favorite thing that happens.
Thank you. Kevin saying, I will literally fly over from the UK to spend a week with you. Diving, riding motorbikes, and chilling for a week will be unreal. It will be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. If you're motorcycle riders, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Although right now the weather is like 1,000,000 degrees outside. It would be crazy. Which means perfect for you. When do you all plan on coming back down to the mill pond? Oh, man, we don't have any plans, but I want
to badly.
Oh, yeah.
I am craving mill pond diving. What we're going to probably do next time, Gus and I were talking about it, we'll rent, there's a few houses that you can rent right on the mill pond. We'll get one of Ed's boats from Cave Adventurers. We'll have it, docked there in the back and just dive those caves every day. They're fantastic.
Yep. Let's see. When are we doing more interviews with Deep Six? We don't have anything planned. Chris Richardson, the one of the owners of Deep Six, is actually on a sabbatical. He's like diving in Europe or something. So whenever they come back, we'll probably do something with them. But as of now, it's kind of on Landon, who's the other owner, and he is super busy.
He's in South Florida actually right now. I saw him recently.
Wow.
There. Whoa.
Nicholas. Thank you.
Wow, Nicholas,
we're doing better now.
Unbelievably generous of you. He just gave us a huge super chat.
Yes,
and
we appreciate that.
We really do
so much. I love your interviews. Have you ever thought about interviewing Tarek Omar from the Blue Hole in Egypt? I've thought about it. I just don't know how to get in touch with him. Plus, what to talk about besides Yuri Lipsky and. Mm-hmm. Some of the work that he's done there. So we'll see. Let's see. Woody, are you a Sidewinder instructor?
Well, yes, actually, but I don't teach it. I sort of renounced it. So I told Kiss I don't want to teach on the Sidewinder, even though I am a Sidewinder instructor, because, frankly, this is just how I am. I think there are better Sidewinder instructors than me. They just use it every day, and they're very good at adjusting the harnesses to fit you. That's not my forte. So the biggest part of the Sidewinder is making sure it fits you great. Cave Adventurers, Medi, and Ed live and breathe the Sidewinder. And I would, Doug Ebersol as well. Those guys I feel would be better instructors than me on the Sidewinder, but I will absolutely teach on the Kiss Spirit, which can be converted into a Sidewinder at a later time. So that's kind of why I don't teach on the Sidewinder. This is better, and I would rather you get the best that's out there.
Several questions here that I don't really know the answer to. Well, one of them was, have you ever, done a dive in Lake Jocassee? We have.
Yes.
Multiple times. Cool little drive from Atlanta.
I teach dry suit classes there. So if I'm teaching a dry suit class, I will typically do it in Lake Jocassee because it's close to us.
Yep.
Or quarries.
Will you guys do another react on Chernobyl diving? I mean, if they put something interesting out there that involves scuba diving, sure. Like, I know they've released other videos about, from Chernobyl, but it's just them walking around and stuff. They used to do that before the diving too. So when they do another one, if they do another one, I hope they don't and something bad happens to them, then we'll do it.
Hey, Dane, I think it's Dane G. Do you know if Ed has any merch available, or how do I support those guys? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cave Adventurers has a huge online store. Google it. I don't have their
CaveAdventurers.com.
Yeah, but the spelling's a little tricky. CaveAdventurers.
Yeah.
.com.
RERS.
And it's a really good. We've ordered stuff there before that we've needed.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. He liked the video this morning. I appreciate that. We didn't know how it was going to go because of the whole translation back and forward, but I'm glad that someone liked it.
Thank you for the super chat. That says love from Illinois.
Mm-hmm. Liz, thank you for ordering a canister light, I assume from Ed. There you go. Awesome. Any special plans for 200,000? Well, I think a better number for us to do something will be 250,000. So if we do something, we'll probably be at the 250,000 mark.
There's still something that I'm definitely going to make sure happens that I promised for the 100,000, and it starts with a B and ends with the letter M.
Yeah. This is a good question for you, Woody. Are there any badass women in cave diving?
Oh, listen. How do I put this? They are badass divers. I don't even like to distinguish women, men. I don't like that. But some of the most badass.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Divers in general, cave divers in general, are women.
Yep. Where's the more?
And there's badass cave divers that are men. So we're blessed to have it both.
Yep. Let's see. What else do we have? Love the channel. What's your favorite flashlight? Like underwater flashlights or regular flashlights?
I mean, I like my Orca Torch primary cave light.
Yep.
Canister light.
They're awesome. D630.
Thank you for the congrats on my daughter's wedding a couple months ago. I'm still glowing over it, and yeah, that's the my current Facebook screen main profile photo. It's her walking her down the aisle. That's a moving moment right there.
Yeah. When you were a teenager, did you think about diving? Well, Woody was diving already when he was a teenager. But for me, I was playing water polo when I was a teenager. Swimming, competitive, and then water polo later. I wasn't really thinking about anything else but water polo. And it's still my favorite sport to this day.
But I think it's great for
But I would have loved to, yeah.
I think it's great for kids to dive. It exposes them to so many amazing people, opens their mind to taking care of the environment and really appreciating the planet. It's wonderful to get them involved in diving.
Yep. Have you guys thought about interviewing Paul Heinerth? Yeah, and he's down for it. It's just we haven't had a chance to have him on the show, but Paul is full of stories.
We were just with him at the NSSCDS conference.
And I love his stories of like when he looks both ways and he's like, don't tell this to anyone, bud. Yeah. And then he tells me a story and I'm like, damn, I wish I could share this on the show.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's awesome. He has some great stories. Let's see. Any plans on diving restrictions? Or are you still mentally table person? I don't know what that means.
I dive in restrictions all the time.
We have videos on Dive Talk where we go through restrictions. So I'm not sure.
All the time. Have to. I mean, yeah. You're not going to be able to cave dive if you aren't willing to go through a restriction. There's just.
Robin said she started diving when she was 14, so 8 years ago. 8 years ago, she's been diving. That's awesome.
I thought it was like 6 years ago.
Well, probably, yeah, 6 or 8.
The way she looks, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where is part 2 of the Gator Farm?
Oh,
it's coming. It's coming.
Listen,
still putting it together.
Part 2 is where it's at. Just wait. That's when it gets crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Most northern dive you've done? Iceland.
I did the Great Lakes. I've done Iceland. I've dove in the frozen lakes of Utah.
See, is cave diving as scary as I think it is? No, it's not scary at all. It's super fun. Gus, are you getting in with the Gators too? No, I'm not. Any advice to new divers? Just dive as much as possible. You can only get better by doing it. So if you only do it like once a year when you're out on vacation, you're never really going to get good at diving and be a good diver. So just dive as often as you can.
Hey, Jeremy from Japan. Awesome. Thank you for saying that.
That's great. Let's see. Who else?
No, part 2 will be available to everybody when it's released. It may be an early release for members, but oh man, I can't wait for them to see part 2.
Spoiler alert: Woody did not die on part 2. I'm just gonna say
a miracle.
Spoiler alert:
when you see it, it's a miracle that I did.
It may feel at times, but he made it. Gus, I just grew a beard and didn't dive since I started. Are mustache a problem when diving? Are they making masks, getting or leak or whatever? It really depends on the mask. So I found 2 masks that work great for me. And those are the Apex VX1, I think it's called, and the Poseidon black line mask. And just for the shape of my face, they fit perfect and they work with my beard. I don't have to do anything.
Amy, did you just invite me to Australia to teach you how to dive?
What?
Like, I love diving in Australia, and I'm pretty sure that's an invitation. But, yeah, okay, that would be amazing.
I see all these ladies from the meetup, just all these 20-year-olds arguing about age. I don't know where that came from.
They're all beauties.
I know.
Inside and outside. They were just great people. I loved our first meetup. We had such a great group. It was in South Florida at my hotel, Ocean Treasure.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'll plug it. Ocean Treasure, lbts.com is the website. We're booked lately, but it's awesome to dive in that area. It's right on the beach. Ocean Treasure in Lauderdale by the Sea.
Yeah. Tony's asking, do you guys have any advice for finding dive buddies? It really depends, but the one way that I found them when I started diving was Facebook. So there's typically Facebook groups that are designed for this. Here in Georgia, it's called Georgia Dive Buddies. And you just join it, and people will post all the time. Like, does anybody want to go dive on Saturday? Does anybody want to go to this lake or that quarry or, the beach or whatever? And people get together, and they go. And I did that many times, So check on Facebook. Enter your state and the word dive buddies, and you'll probably find a group and join it and find them.
I'm seeing comments about the UK. I have dove there, and I took some instructor level classes there from a mentor of mine, Steve Pryor. Wow. Talk about an amazing course director. I love his philosophy on learning and teaching. You can Google him, Steve Pryor, Prior.
Got another question
Tell him Woody said hi.
We got another question about whether lake dives are okay to practice or get their numbers up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it depends on the lake and what you're doing. If you're just gonna sink down to 10 feet, lay there for 15 minutes and come up, I wouldn't count that as a dive. You're really not challenging yourself or doing anything.
Don't lay ever. I mean, just always practice being neutral and in trim, no matter where you are. That's the key. Practice proper diving.
Yep. What was the hardest thing for each of you to learn during your dive training? That's a good question. What was the hardest thing for you to?
I mean, I'm going to have to go with handling DPV cave, especially doing the line work in the entrance of the caves when you're being blown. So imagine that you have the DPV. Mm-hmm. You have to stay in trim, and you have to hook up the reel. You have to take the DPV, get it up high, because if it gets low, it's going to get caught in your tank.
Yeah.
It's blowing you. You're trying to do the line work at the beginning of the cave, then bring the DPV back down, all staying in trim, while Ed's looking at you, making sure you're not doing any bad trim, and then reeling the reel out on your left side at the same time to get to the next tie off, re-throwing that thing back up. That is very hard. It's one thing to do it messy and out of control, which will not get you a pass with Ed.
No.
But to do it controlled, wow, that takes practice. I loved it, but it was hard.
Yep, I agree. I think all the skills from cave DPV are the hardest thing I've ever done.
It's just amazing.
It makes cave diving sound simple and easy.
It's so
honestly, like, cave diving is such a hard training, and cave DPV
is
dwarfs
way harder. Way.
Cave diving training.
I mean, to come over you with the leg, and tow you out and get it stay in perfect trim while we're both moving, right? We're both being blown with the flow, and then to get you hooked up properly and get out and tow a person. Listen,
I'm just one arm short. I was always like, DPV light. I need to hold the reel. Two, like, how do I need another arm.
And Ed is just an amazing instructor at it. He just cares. But you're not going to pass it without being able to nail these skills. And Medi.
Yeah. Liz is asking.
Coach, then we learned barrel rolls. I don't know.
Gus, didn't you bail out while towing Ed out or something like that? Yeah. That happened, and it wasn't a fake bailout. It was a for real. I had a total rebreather flood.
Meltdown.
Total rebreather flood deep inside the cave while I was towing Ed out during my final test for the class. So I had to bail out while I was towing him. What is the scariest or craziest dive ever? I mean,
mine's probably a rescue. Gus knows the story of a rescue I had to do for somebody. That was a very intense moment, and I know that the person knows, and I know they definitely would have been dead if I had not happened to be there. And you're not scared, but I would say that's the most adrenaline rush certainly I've had in any dive. And thank God I happened to be there and was able to save his life.
Congratulations to Chris, by the way. He just got certified. Good job. That's awesome. Let's see. What else?
Hey, Effie.
What is the scariest or craziest dive ever? I think we already answered that. I mean, if I had to pick the scariest, overall scariest was the cave we did in Mexico. That was the scariest. But it wasn't.
That was sketchy, wasn't it?
That was so sketchy.
I mean, what's funny is the guide.
One and done.
Right? He's like the line with the line. My favorite moment was when the line broke. When the line broke, and he just threw the other. He just threw it. I'm like, what? That's never going to be found again. It's in a sea cave, which is all growth all over.
Bad.
That thing was so sketchy. I was like, we need to get a line immediately tied back together.
I just remember how during the briefing we kept on just piling sketchiness, and I just kept looking at Doug like, good. "Are you okay with this?" Like he was my cave diving instructor.
But I don't want people to think we're laughing on it and we promote that. We're saying it's sketchy because we're like we don't do that.
Well, and we didn't know. If we didn't know that the dive was gonna be like that. If we knew, we wouldn't have gone.
No.
But yeah. Can fans send you guys gifts? How do we do that? We have our address posted on our profile. So if you go to our YouTube channel's profile on the About tab, there's our address. You guys can totally send us stuff. I love it when we get
Cheetos and
snacks.
Stuff?
Yeah.
And every time we get snacks, where are they?
I mean,
they show up here.
They expire so fast. I have to get rid of them.
I'm like, I hear we get some cool snacks, and then I'm like,
but
I see an empty box and like wrappers all over the floor.
Exactly.
I don't know what happens.
Let's see. Why do you guys want to become cave divers?
I'm not going to tell Mason, by the way, the story of exactly what happened on this live. I have told it before on some videos, but it was, it was intense. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Why do we want to become cave divers?
Listen, I want to. I'm inherently want to see every part of the world. I want to see those water environments. I mean, and I knew that I wanted to see the crystal caves of the Bahamas more than anything else. So in order to see those, you have to be cave certified. What else is a byproduct is how much it escalates all of your diving after that. It changes the way you dive completely, forever. So, yeah, it was mainly originally so I could get and see those crystal caves with Brian. What else did you get?
Well, we got shirts. I'm going to open them up and see.
We? Did you say we?
Well, I mean, Dive Talk.
What does that say? Does it say my name?
Oh, there's two of them. So you probably got one. I don't think there's two for me. That would be too much.
Let's not get cocked. Really easy.
This one is large, so that sounds like you.
No.
Yeah, and this one is extra large or two extra large.
Can I have my Shearwater gift?
There you go.
Thank you.
You get one. You guys should make a scuba gear beginner's guide. It's just so tough because it really comes down to, where you are, what's your dive shop, dive operators. Oh, that's cool. It's a Perdix 2 shirt. Nice. So I don't want to recommend something that you can't buy locally or service locally. It would just be a nightmare. It would be a headache. So
love you, Shearwater.
Yeah,
I do.
These are cool shirts.
I love Shearwater.
Look at this. Whoop. The same.
I don't ever wear.
Hold on. Watch. Whoop. Same shirt. Different back though.
I don't know what that.
This is the Peregrine shirt. All right, here we go.
Did I get one Peregrine shirt?
You probably don't have one now. I'm sorry. Every thought about publishing a book about your experiences? Experiences with what?
There's so many other books of legends that are already out there. I think our thing is dive talk. That we just want to be normal divers like you guys and talk about diving because that's our passion. I don't want to think that we're capable of having such special stories that we could do a book. By the way, I'm starving after talking about Cheetos and Doritos.
Gus, were you born in Venezuela? If so, how old were you when you came to the United States? Your English is perfect. It's not perfect, but I was born in Venezuela. I came here when I was 22, and I learned English after I got here.
Liz, no, Gus is not coming on that training trip. I'm going to have two students on that trip, actually, Liz. I'm going to have Terry, and I'm going to have Bill Mitchell. don't know if our schedules are crossing with you. So that's something that you may want to discuss with Doug. I did give him our details. We're going to actually end up in South Florida on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, sort of as celebration dives and having a celebration dinner Saturday night. And it's amazing drift diving in Boynton Beach. I hired a guide, Donnie. She's a great rebreather diver as well. So we're going to be finishing up down there. And if you guys, I told Doug, if you guys can join us, it would be fantastic.
So many questions. This one I've seen a couple times. Did we miss the opportunity to get a jersey? No, we haven't released the jerseys yet. We're still working on that. The next one, is it reasonable to think I can become a full cave diver in 2 or 3 years? I'm going to get open water certified next weekend.
Yep.
Yes. I got open water certified in 2018 and full cave diver in 2020. So definitely possible. You just have to dive a lot, which is what I did. I dove every weekend, basically, for like 2 years. See, who are your favorite pioneers divers that you wish you could have talked to? I mean,
Check, actually.
Yeah, Check actually would be awesome to have the ability to talk to. I just connect with him from what I've heard from other people that dove with him. I think we would have really gotten along.
What is your favorite cave to practice skills? I'm recently cavern certified.
By Dean.
Cool.
Nice.
Love checking out
Cave Adventures.
different springs in North Florida. Any recommendations? I mean, JB is amazing where Ed is, and Cave Adventures. I mean, Jenny Springs. I'm always had a special love for Little River. It's such a cool cave. It's cool tunnels. It looks like the Flintstones. So I love that cave.
I'll take another different approach. If you get certified,
cool.
If you get certified by Dean, then you're an open circuit diver because he's the open circuit side mount instructor there for cave, which means that I would recommend Peacock just because it's shallower and your air will last longer, right? It's 60 feet average depth.
No flow.
So, yeah.
No flow.
But if you, Little River is like 100 feet, right? Is the average depth. Yeah. So your dives will be way shorter, but there's a lot of flow and the cave is awesome. I agree with you. I love that place. But Peacock is a good place to practice. Big cave.
Beautiful inside Peacock as well.
Yeah.
Some really cool formations, and there's no flow.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. You can traverse in Peacock too. You can go in one spot and come out another spot. So that's another benefit. But so many great caves in Florida.
All right. Let's see. What is the hardest dive you've ever done? The hardest dive. Just my first few cave dives were really tough. I was not used to the flow, and because I didn't know cave water dynamics that well, I was just swimming out in the open against the flow, and they were exhausting. Those every night after cave diving training, I would just collapse in my room, like dead. Right. They were very hard.
Is Woody a participant for scuba board? Now, I'm not. If I see discussion groups where the tone starts turning argumentative or egos start flying in or somebody's definitive about this is better and that's better, for those of you who know my style and know my love for diving, you know that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't resonate. That's not what diving was ever meant to be about. It was never like that in the early 70s, and I just don't understand it. So I don't participate because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything about better or this is the best or arguments. This is diving, which is peaceful, chilled, and it's why I wear pink. For those of you who don't know, you can ask me in our emails and I'll tell you what I feel about diving, and it very much relates to the color pink, actually.
Several questions here, some interesting ones that I'm not going to be able to answer because it kind of spoils future plans. But one of them is, is there any more training for you guys, or are we done? Like, is there nothing else to train on?
Do we have an epic training
we
coming
have some
up?
Good stuff. So no, we're not done.
And I don't know if there's anybody in the world that has done this particular training.
We'll be 1 and 2.
Students 1 and 2. Oh man, I know what it is. I'm not going to spoil it, but that's going to be amazing. Yeah. And our instructor, wow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So no, we're far from done.
That's right. Any insights on Canadian diving? Not really. I don't know much. How often does Ed do certifications? It's his full-time job. So I think he teaches every day. Or almost every day. It's not hard to get him to certify you as long as you want to get certified on things he teaches. Like if you want to be a Sidewinder certified diver, you can get Ed to certify you. If you just want to be an open water diver, depending on how much money, he will probably certify you as well. But he doesn't teach that. He can. He just doesn't normally. Let's see. When are you coming to Missouri? In August. How come when you interviewed Dr. Richard Harris, it wasn't brought up that they had to handcuff the kids after sedating them to prevent them from waking up and taking off the masks? I mean, we didn't cover every single detail that was on the documentary. That's why we told people go and watch the documentary, because that's where all the details were at. So we miss more than that one thing. We miss a lot of things. Is there a different certification for open circuit full cave and CCR full cave? No, it's just that when you do your full cave certification, you have to have a minimum of hours on whatever you're diving. So like you can't go from side mount diver to full cave in like the same 2 weeks or something. You have to have a bunch of hours on side mount diving before you can qualify for full cave. The same thing with a rebreather. I believe it was 100 hours that I had to have on the Kiss Spirit before I could actually get trained for cave.
Yes, which is the right thing.
Yeah,
it should be.
Yeah, when you're doing cave training, the last thing you need to do is be concerned about the equipment that you're wearing on top of the fact that you're inside a cave. They want you to be like autopilot. The fact that you're diving whatever it is, your rebreather or your side mount, in autopilot. Like you're super comfortable with it. Okay, now let's add cave to it. Yes. On top of it.
We are in the same room. People ask that all the time. Are you guys doing any DPB dives? Tons, as many as possible. Richard Harris, I don't believe he is an instructor.
No, I don't know. But he does. He's a doctor. He doesn't teach scuba diving for
like watch. Like I'm going to throw my shirt to Gus. Throw it back to me. You ready? Here's my shirt. What an idiot! Now throw it back to me. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. What else? What's the average all-in cost for a Kiss Sidewinder? Depending on how much you need. Because when you buy the rebreather, there's also all these side expenses that you have to have around it.
And
like
instruction.
Bailout tanks. You need the class. You need regulators. You need...
I say all in, you're going to be 14 to 15 grand, including your instruction.
For the Sidewinder, probably a little less. I think it's a little bit less expensive,
but
it will be more than 10.
Unless you already have the computers and already have the bailout regs and already have the tanks. You may. So that's why, it's not a definitive answer. But if you have none of that, you better count on 14.
So for me, because I bought my Sidewinder after I had the Spirit and I was already a cave diver and all of that, so I had basically everything I needed. I think I paid like $4,000 for my Sidewinder because I had everything. I had computers, loops, DSV. I had all the parts. Sure. So, yeah.
And now if you already have the Kiss Spirit, that can easily convert into the Sidewinder. So, yeah. I did find gold on that Splunk.
That's
dive. I mean, we know that. I have it.
I don't know.
Thank you, Jeremy, for supporting me. I did find.
What are the most important attributes of an excellent diving instructor or cave diving instructor?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Number one is that they care about you. What are your goals and what are your objectives? And the focus is entirely you, the student, and not them. That's the most important attribute. Then they should have experience, tremendous experience in what they're teaching you in. So in other words, if they're a cave instructor, frankly, I think they should probably live in cave country and are diving caves 3 to 4 days a week because that's what it takes to be able to proficiently teach that. So their experience is critical, but caring about you. So bond with them, meet with them, and I think that you'll find them to be excellent if they're caring about you in that initial conversation.
How much does it cost to convert a Spirit into a Sidewinder? Depending on when the Spirit was made, like mine cannot be converted, for example, because I bought it in 2019 something like that. But the new ones can be converted for very, very little. I think if you had a Spirit that was made in like 2021 and older, you can probably convert it for like less than $1,000 and have a Sidewinder. Yeah, I don't think Cowboy would not be a good instructor. That's a good point, Liz. Is there an approach that anxiety sufferers take to go cave diving, or are they seen as a risk? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if people with anxiety are out there cave diving. I assume there is. Anxiety is very common. A lot of people struggle with that. But, when we go cave diving, it's not like we grab the stuff out of the car and just go dive. Like, it takes hours sometimes before we actually go diving, of planning, preparing our gear, like all that stuff. When we go cave diving, I feel 100% confident we're coming out safely. Like, I don't even have a 1%. Well, there's that 1% that maybe we won't. No, it's 100% we're coming out safely. All of us.
Agree.
Yeah, because of so much work that goes into it. And that's why I became a cave diver, by the way. Earlier, there was a question, why do you do it? I love that process. I love all the preparation, the gear, the skills. It's just, yeah, it's awesome.
Agree.
What would be the next step for someone who is taking swimming pool diving classes? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I guess get certified open water? After hearing about Ed from your channel, he's a legend. He should be on Joe Rogan. Absolutely. I think that show would be amazing if Joe had Ed on the show. Man, that would be a kick-ass show. I can tell you if I ever decide to get certified, I'm traveling to Georgia and finding Woody to be my instructor. Great. Awesome.
Wow. That means a lot when you guys tell me that. Thank you.
Yep. Let's see. What else? How much all in all would cost to become an open water diver with my own equipment? It really depends on the schools, but it's a few $100s typically. Depending on if you have a private class versus a semi-private class versus a group class, depending on the time of the year, depending on promotions. I mean, it's just too hard, but it's typically a few $100s, like $300 or $400, I think. Yeah. Have you guys ever been smokers? No.
Nope.
Neither one of us.
I like tequila here and there.
Have you ever done dives at high altitude?
Yep. I have. Not only was it high altitude, it was an ice dive at the same time. So I was ice diving in high altitude. That's right. I kept looking at my partial pressure because the Taric in particular tells you your
it has an altimeter, yeah.
Yeah, it tells you your current M bar. So it's like, I can't get the partial pressure up. I'm diving regular air, and it's like warning me your partial pressure is too low. Your partial, there's a warning set on it after a certain level.
0.39.
Yeah.
0.39 and lower,
yeah.
Let's see. Do you have a depth limit? I'm not sure what that means.
We're Trimix certified, which in theory means to 100 meters or about 330 feet.
Will you deco faster if you fasted for a couple days? The computer doesn't know if you fasted or if you ate or what.
No proof.
So
no proof of that.
Yeah. Any chance of a Mr. Ballin interview? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's coming. All right. Let's see. A couple more questions and then we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you everyone for staying with us and asking all these great questions. You guys make it all possible, and good luck to everyone, by the way, on the monthly giveaway. Just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure. I would hate to pull somebody's name and then they're not subscribed and having to pass on them. I don't want that to happen. I want every time the first person that the random generator picks be a subscriber, a publicly subscribed user, right? I hope so. I don't want to redo it. Let's see. Have you ever dived using a decompression chamber? No.
Nope.
What about an Alec Pierce interview? We've tried. Alec is an interesting character. He lives in a farm in the middle of nowhere, so when he's not recording his videos at a dive shop somewhere, he's at a farm with really, really horrible connectivity. So it's hard. But yeah, he's always like, just call me. Call me on the cell phone. And I'm like, Alex, people want to see your face. How do I do that? No, dude, this is not.
I'm laid back.
You're not supposed to be like lounging.
Why?
Do you guys think OC Trimix is going to the dumps with the rise of helium price? No, there's always going to be people to pay for that. How do you all meet? Woody was my instructor. You guys ever come to Oregon? I have not. I've never been in Oregon.
It's beautiful.
Woody, you're a legend. Somebody said.
I'm not, but thank you.
236 of us here. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you for the reminder to everyone. Please. What part of Georgia do you all live? Metro Atlanta. We live in Atlanta.
Do you all smoke the green bean? What is it? The vegetable?
I don't know what that is, but we don't smoke, so whatever. No.
I don't think so.
Favorite wreck dive. So far, the Oriskany is probably my favorite wreck dive. That was awesome.
For me, I keep telling Gus because I want to go there with him. In general, man, the wrecks in Chuck Lagoon are just they're just hard to describe how awesome.
Yep. Let's see. Where are we going to dive next? Do we have? Oh yeah, we're going to Missouri. That's right. In August. That's the next plan. We don't have anything in July because you're teaching a class, but I'm not going. But then we should do something in July at some point. I feel like.
Yeah. We will. I mean, my calendar is
slammed.
Tricky.
All right, Woody. Any final words so we can wrap this up today? This live stream.
I always say the same final words, which is I really am unbelievably grateful to have Dive Talk and you all. And I can't believe this support. I can't believe this worldwide growth. I can't. I swear I can't. And there's just so many people that probably deserve this more than, me, I would say. And it's something I've done for 4 decades. So now for this to happen, wow, what an amazing thing to happen. And diving has always led me to so many amazing things. And it led me to you all and Dive Talk. That's my closing words today. And I'm very happy about your Petrol 3. I really am. That I'm not joking about. I think it's awesome how Shearwater supports us. I do. It's amazing.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to stay tuned for the channel because we're going to be giving this baby away, this Petrol 3. How awesome is that? It's amazing. And we'll see you.